Hi, it's Teresa again. Thank you for joining me today. Today we're going to do an additional card made from the Scrap This and Scrap That series. It is going to be the elegant card that I showed in a previous video, both on the Slimline video and then I mentioned it on the #1 video of the Scrap This and Scrap That series. So there's options that we have to make damask, and that's actually the focal point of this card. So we can use a stamp and make our background paper as we want. I have an embossing folder that I will play around with and possibly use the next time, but for this series we're going to actually use a scrap piece of damask paper that I had from a previous kit some time ago. So very simple, easy card, but it really makes a beautiful, elegant card. So thanks everyone for joining me. If you're interested in seeing additional videos, I will have more coming soon, so feel free to hit that subscribe button and hit the notification button so you can see the new videos as they come out. So thanks everyone again for joining me, and let's get to crafting. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is we want to take our damask paper. I currently have this damask paper cut already, and it's a slimline card, so it's 3 by 8. And what I do when I make these cards is I generally take them and I create a base for it to go on, just for sturdiness. So I have this created. The next thing that we'll want to do is we'll want to get our sentiment ready to go. And I have a scrap piece of paper here, and I'll try to do that here on the screen so we can take a look and see how well this turns out. If not, I'm prepared. So first thing we'll do is we'll try, I apologize for the large stamp block. The problem is, because you'll see in just a minute, because this congrats is so long and I want to try to put them together, I needed a larger stamp than the normal I believe it's a 3-inch block, so I need a little bit more. And I apologize for my voice. I'm fighting a cold, allergy, something to that effect, so not my normal voice. So what we'll do is, you'll see in just a minute why I had to use this large block. So I'll stamp this to where it's going to go on the bottom of that damask paper. Okay, looks pretty good. I don't have this one cut. I have another one cut and ready to go, but I wanted to show you that this very, very simple. I ended up using the VersaFine Onyx Black ink. I do like that when I'm looking for intricate and smaller stamping. So I tend to use that when I'm looking for that. So the next thing that we'll do is we'll take the damask paper and we'll go ahead and adhere it to the basic design here. I'm lucky I won't lose my voice during this session. Not sure. If so, I will figure out how to put some music on here for you guys. And you can just watch me move along through this video. Oh, so the joys of virtual. So there's that. What I'll do now is I will attach the congrats. As you can see, I did cut it off, but it really, really looks nice. I really like that. So I'm going to go ahead and put this. Again, I'm using my art glitter glue to put this on, but it's basically just because on the videos I want time to move it around in case I need to do that. So I'll put this down here on the bottom. Okay. This is about 2 inches, 3 inches wide and about 2 inches vertical. So now that we have the damask and the greeting, the sentiment together, we're going to put a little ribbon around this to kind of make it basically put a separation between the two. So I've mentioned this in previous videos, but just so, for everyone here that maybe has not seen my Tape It Up a Notch series, one of the things that I find very, very helpful is when I am putting together a ribbon, it is very secure for me to take the ribbon and use score tape on the back of it. Sometimes I have score tape, sometimes you see me use cellophane tape. So I'm going to go ahead and do this, and of course I secure it very, very well. Because there's so much, the white here ribbon is thin, I'm not going to put any score tape on the front of this card. I'm just going to use it on the back, just so you know I've pulled it very, very tight so that it will stay there. So this is what I'll do to make sure that they stay. By the way, that was 5 inches, that ribbon. And then I'm going to just make a cute little knot here. This is my cheating way of making something when I need to do it quickly, or if I really don't want to have to try to put a bow on there, because this is a slimline card. I don't feel like the bow is going to work. So I'm going to go ahead and make just basically my faux knot here. So off camera, I took my bow, my knot that I was trying to make, and had to grab a different pair of scissors. My bumblebee scissors are fantastic when you're trying to cut those little ribbons, and I quickly cut that and basically made a cute little knot here. So I'll go ahead and take the knot and attach it here. Kind of give that little glamour feel there. Okay, and then the next thing I'm going to do, I've mentioned this in my Tape It Up a Notch video also, is I am going to actually use this instead of the 3D tape. I'm going to use this to actually create some dimension, some 3D dimension. My scissors are really, really struggling today because I've used them a lot today. So, need to work on those, and then what I'll do is I'll just, if you've never used Fun Foam, it truly is wonderful when you're trying to do this. And so this one is a 2 centimeter dimension, and it's perfect so that you don't have to worry so much about the cards going through the mail. Trying to do this so that I don't have to worry about it. Obviously I'm going to take a chance here and pull this off, and I'll even secure this even more. The ribbon, I should say. And this will give it a double, so that we'll be sure and have that. And then last piece. Okay. Now what I'll do is, that piece was 3 by 8. This piece is 3 1/4 by 8 1/4, and we're going to have just a little bit of a border here on the left-hand side. I'm sorry, a little bit of border on both sides. So I'll take this, and now I will take my art glitter glue and attach this. And there you have it. A very, very simple, elegant card, but we have to put some bling on it. We have to do a little bit more than just our bow, which is really not a bow, it's a knot. So I'm going to take, close to my heart has these white pearls that I use quite a bit when I'm looking to make something, especially in a black and white scenario, when the colors that I'm looking for is black and white together. So I'll take these small, small little pearls and I'll add them to the bottom so that it looks a little bit, a little bit more elegant, even more so than what it already is. Hopefully this is straight. Trying not to get my head in the video. It tends to happen, so it's not like it would be the first time. So now I've got that on there. The last thing I'll do is I'll put it on my base. This is just my base, obviously. Put it on my card. Hopefully that's in the screen. I just realized it may not be. And because this is flush, very, very close anyway, I do have a little bit of a border on the top and the bottom. I've made so many of these cards and I've had to change the dimensions that I have to kind of remind myself which one I'm working on. But there you have it. A little bit of dimension, elegance. Congrats, it's your day. It could be used for wedding. It could be used for even a graduation, I guess. So that's the card that we're making here today. This is just scrap material that I had from a previous kit some time ago, and I decided that I needed to make this card. I actually made this card for my niece for her wedding anniversary, so could be used for that also. So this is a play on the Breakfast at Tiffany's theme, and it's something that she liked and watched for many, many years at my mom's house. So thank you again for joining me today. If you'd like to purchase any of the products here, then below in the description will be some information for you. But until next time, thank you for joining me and have a great day.